Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to make this Love and Laughter Forever After card using the Forever Fern stamp set and the Stripes embossing folder from the Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. So I've done all of the stamping and die cutting just so we can move along a little bit faster. So what I've got is a very vanilla card base and a piece of very vanilla 5 by 3 1/4. And what I've done, these smaller embossing folders, I've actually put the size of the piece of paper that could go in them and just left it on there. So that way I don't have to measure it every time. So a piece 3 1/4 wide will fit in here perfectly so that you can emboss. There we go. So I'm just going to close that up. I'm going to put it through my embossing machine. And because it's the 3D folder, I need my base and the gray mat. And I'll just run that through. And then we can build the card. So here we go. I'm just going to put my 3 1/4 back on there so I remember. And we can put that off to the side. So this Stripes one is really, really good. It gives a really nice impression. And if you wanted something a little subtler, you could turn it over and use the back. But I like the front. So what we're going to do, I'll move this up so that you can have that as a reference point. I am just going to use my Stampin' Seal and adhere this to the card. So it is the 5 inches long, so it's just going to have that little bit top and bottom, and just a little bit more on each side. So there we go, just like that. And the card base, of course, being 5 1/2, gives you a 1/4 inch top and bottom. Now this just gives us that little bit of texture in the middle, stops the card from being really plain. I have used, as I said, the stamps and the dies from the dies are from Forever Flourishing. So those are the dies that I've used. And to do the greeting, I used one of the stitched rectangle dies. So this actually just happens to be almost exactly the same size as the greeting, or as the textured piece that we just built. I'm going to put this on first. And as you can see, I'm using 2 sides of the paper. So I'm just going to pop this on first in the middle. So centered right in the middle of the card, like that. Let's make sure I'm straight. And I am. Just like that. There we go. And the reason I put this on first is because I was really struggling to figure out where to put these pieces down so that they kind of exploded out of the middle. So I used small dimensionals for this. You don't have to. You can use the larger dimensionals. There's absolutely room for them. So I started off, I built the top, and then I built the bottom. So these are all dimensionalized. The middle's dimensionalized. And I just tucked this in so that the leaves come over top. And just tilted it so that it would actually fit on the card, like that. And then I did the same thing with the other leaf. And the reason I'm doing these first is because I want the leaves in the middle to stand out. These leaves I've done in Pear Pizzazz, and the other leaves, these ones, I did in Flirty Flamingo, but this is second value. The greeting is full value, and this is second value in the Flirty Flamingo. Sorry, I usually put those out so that you can see them, and I don't have them out this time. So again, the colors are Pear Pizzazz and Flirty Flamingo. I'm just going to tuck this in like that, and then I can build the bottom. So I'm just, again, going to grab a couple of dimensionals and put them on. And we can go ahead. So this is going to come here like this. Perfectly like that. And I'll grab a couple more dimensionals and put them on these leaves. And there we go. We've just come off a week of Paper Pumpkin, and it was a fabulous kit this month. Really, really, really fun to use. So if you don't already subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, I would suggest just getting it for a month and see what you think. And then you can cancel this. If you go month to month, you can cancel anytime, or you can put it on hold for a month. You can manage it however you like. So I'm just going to pop this one in like this so it overlaps both of them. And I got to this point and I thought, I love this card. I love its energy. I love its vibrance. But it was just missing that little something. And what I thought is it needed, because it's for a wedding, it needs a little bit of, to me, of romance. And I'm using the polished dots to give it that little bit of romance. So you can use other gems if you want. You can leave it plain if you want to. You don't have to do exactly what I do. You could change up the colors as well. I just thought that these were really nice for wedding colors. And I don't need another large one. I need some more small ones. So I'm just going to pop a couple of the smaller ones right on the card, right on the greeting, just like that. And then I put a couple in the background as well. So I've got those ones there. And then I can put, come on, play the game with me. There we go. We can just pop that right there. And then we can grab this one and pop it right down here. It just gives it that little softer touch, that little bit of romance, I think. So there we go. There is a Love and Laughter Forever card built using very vanilla card base, Flirty Flamingo, and Pear Pizzazz, using the Forever Fern stamp set and the Stripes embossing folder. Thank you so much for watching, and let's create together again soon.